Hey, how's everyone doing? We're back here on my Jeep. Last time we left off, on the last video, we did the top. That came out pretty good. It's about a week or two later. Not bad. It rained last night. That's what all that is on here. But yeah, she's hanging in there pretty good. Here we go. I'm starting the floor today. Let's see. Yeah, the sun's really bad. Let's see if we can go this way. A little bit worse than I thought. If I can get some decent, here we go. Not bad. Over here, let's see if I can block the sun. I got some work. Cut all that. Rest is probably, I got some more over here. Alright, so I have to block the sun here so we can see. So I got some work to do here. Let's see, I guess I'm going to grind it down first. I'm just going to use a floppy disc and some brushes. Vacuum it out and see what we got. We'll start with the front first. Then we'll get to this back next. If I can get this done today, that'll be great. The rest is pretty good. Nothing really concerning back here. So nothing to worry about right there. This side, nothing really to worry about here. Just clean it up. I'm going to paint everything. Sand it down, you know, grind it all the way. Put some primer, some paint. And I think we should be pretty good as far as this side goes. That side's a problem. But we'll fix it up. Let's go take a look over here. Went to Tractor Supply. See if we can see it here. Yeah, this implement paint's pretty good. I got flat black. I'll brush it on. It's good enough. I actually got leftover paint from the roof that I could have sprayed. Or I have a ton of paint up here also. I just don't feel like masking anything off, so it's easier. I'll just use a brush it on nice and thick. We should be good. Here goes the sheet metal I got. I was going to use patch panels, but I don't see any point to it. These will fine. I got these 5 pieces, 18 gauge sheet metal off of, what do you call it? Off of eBay. American made, came out of Brooklyn, New York. So yeah, we'll just patch it together, piece it up. I have a welder, so we're good to go there. Yeah, so let me get the flapper disc going here. Let's see if we can clean it up a little bit. Vacuum it off and we'll go from there. Alrighty, bye. Alrighty, here we go. Whew, it's dusty. Alright, we're back here. I have this thing all cleaned up for now. There we go. Yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna have to go here to here to here up to here and across here. So, do I really want to put a bunch of pieces in here and stitch them together? Or maybe just buy a floor pan for $40. I don't know. This is 18 gauge. Anything you buy is not going to be 18 gauge. It's going to be 20 or 22, which is really crap. I don't know. I got to think about it for a few minutes here. And I guess I'll start cutting it out and we'll go from there for now. So, yeah, we'll do that, I guess. We'll start cutting this out and we'll see what happens. How does that sound? Alright, bye. Alright, I got it all nicely marked off for cutting. We'll see over here what I do. I'm not really sure yet, but we're going to cut that square out. Yeah, and we'll go from there. What I want to show you next is underneath the truck. It doesn't look too bad, so hold on one second. Okay, here we go. Here's the floor pan. The rest is pretty good. No issues. I mean, everything's all still painted. So yeah, it's just right here. Put my hand over here. It's just in this one little area right here. Sorry about the shaky camera. It's hard to do this underneath here. So if I just cut out that square, everything else is pretty solid underneath here. Just, you know, look up there, everything's nice. So it'd be a shame to buy a whole freaking patch panel when all I need is this one little box filled in right here. So I'm going to give it a try. We'll see what happens. And if it doesn't come out too good, then I'll just go cut it out, buy a patch panel, and we'll go from there. Or if I don't like, if we don't like the way it comes out, we'll just buy a patch panel. So I'll give it a try. Alright, that's it for right now. Bye. Smells like fireworks. Never easy. This right here. It's like it's glued or spot welded on. Alright, we're back. Here it is. I gotta clean it all up. Vacuum out the frame here. So what I'm going to do next off camera, basically just to keep this video a lot shorter, I'll do the easy stuff off camera. Like I'm going to sand down the edges of all this. Everywhere I cut, I'm going to sand it all down. And then I'm going to Use the naval jelly rust inhibitor. Paint it on with the paintbrush. And yeah, and that's it. Primer it up. We're good to go. And then tomorrow we'll start with the welding, piecing this together. Oh, that I'll show entire, the whole thing. Anything that's a little bit more difficult, I'll show how to do, or how I do it. I'm no expert. I'm learning just like anyone else who's never done this before. But yeah, the stuff that's more in depth, I'll definitely video the whole process. The simple stuff that anyone can do, I mean, yeah, just skip over all that just to keep the video under, you know, 30 minutes long or something like that. So anyways, let me get cleaning this all up, and yeah, I'll get back to you. Bye. All right, we're back here. It's a few days later. I'm finally able to get back to this. Let's see, we're going to start welding into some panels, or a panel. I got my new chair from Costco's. Anyways, here it is. Hand bent it. She's gonna sit something like that. I got this longer piece. I actually had this laying around, so yeah, I got lucky with that. So we'll just put this one long piece here, and then I'll patch the rest up with the smaller pieces I have. So yeah, we're gonna start tacking this in and go from there. I'll show you how I made this. Let's go over to the vise. Hold on one second. All right, I pretty much just made this on the vise with the tools that I have, which is really this little vise and that pair of vice grips right there. I marked everything off. Cut little pie cuts in the corner here. A little slice down here just to make this easier to bend. Same thing over here, but I did take whatever this distance is here from here to here off this section. Slice that up, and that was it. Bent it on the lines. Same thing here. I put a little plug holes in here. I'll put some plug welds in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It wasn't too hard to do, I'll tell you that. Pretty easy. I mean, it's a little wavy and it's not perfect, but you press it down with a screwdriver or something, hit the tack weld it, bang it in with a hammer or something. It'll weld right in. Yeah, for pretty much a pair of vice grips and a hammer, this is how we're going to do it. And it's coming out okay. So let me go set up the, get this all set up inside the Jeep, and we'll go from there. All right, bye. All right, like that. Okay. Now we gotta knock this in. Alright, using flux core wire. It's not the prettiest, but it'll do. Oops. Having a hard time getting my helmet to stick. Whew. Yeah, this one could use a little more. Flexible wire. One more little hit there. Alright, that's it for right now. Alright, I'm back. Just going to show you a close-up of it right now. She's stitched in there pretty good. That's not going anywhere. One thing I forgot to mention, this piece that I found was a 16 gauge piece of sheet metal right here. So she'll be nice and strong. The rest of the pieces are 18, but that'll be alright. Still beats a 22 or 25 gauge patch panel. I don't even care. I don't care if it's stitched together, you know, hodgepodge over here. It's still better than one of those Chinese 25 gauge freaking panels. Anyway, so that's my opinion anyways. So yeah, I just have to go around and stitch this all in. And then we'll move on to the next ones. Next panels that are going to go over here. Probably 2 more pieces I'll be needing. 1.5, something like that. We'll get them in. We'll overlap onto this one right here. You know, we'll get her going. Yeah, so let me do some more welding on this, and then we'll move on, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, so that's it for right now. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm just gonna put it back together off camera, like finish the welding on here. The video will be hours long if I show every little tack I put on here. So you got the gist of it on how it goes. It's pretty straightforward. Then you grind them all down, or grind them down a little. I grind them a little bit to make them look better, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alrighty, bye bye. Alright, I'm back. We got this panel all done. Still have to smooth it all out and everything, all the welds and everything, but yeah, I'm real happy with this. Like I said, a little lumpy. I'm using flux core wire. A little bit of a blowout there. I had to make a piece for that, like a little pie piece, put it in there until I found some good solid metal. So that was about the only one there I had an issue. Everything else is all right. So yeah, now I just got to start making another piece here, and yeah, we'll go from there. But anyways, I'm happy with that. Nice and solid. That's not going anywhere. I'll put it this way, everything else around it will rust before that does. Yeah, try to build it stronger than stock, than when it was new, when you can. And that's what that's going to be. So yeah, let me get on to this, and I'll give you guys an update after that. Alrighty, bye. Alright, we got the next piece going here. Take a look at it. Oh, here we go. Pretty much that's it. I just used a vise to pretty much to bend this to shape. Walked back and forth about, oh, maybe a half a dozen times. Pretty easy piece to do. Got the angle right here. Just mark it off. I put the flat stock right here, marked off where all the humps are, and bent it accordingly. Pretty easy. Yeah, so let me get this welded in right now. I'm not going to bother videoing it. I'm doing a quick what it is here. Then I'm going to weld it in, then we'll work on the next piece. Doing this first piece pretty much sums up what you have to do. Yeah, I don't want to bore everyone with welding flux wire here, you know. Alright, so let me get this piece welded in, and I'll start on that one over there, and we'll grind her down after that. Alrighty, so that's it for now. Bye. Alright, we're back with one more update. We got this one in. Very nice. Fits good. No issues. I got the next piece made. This took a little more creativity. This all bends pretty easy. I put it in a vise, pair of pliers, it bends right over. So if you got to do this, I wouldn't be scared of it. I'll put it that way to you. There's nothing to it really. As long as you want to do it, you can get it done, you know. By no means is this anything professional, but you know what? Once it has a carpet over it, you're not even gonna know. So let's see. There we go. I'll weld it all around. I was gonna try to cut it. Just gotta press down. I was gonna try to cut it to butt it up against this seam right here. Make a seam. But you know what? It's just too much effort. Like I said, once this is welded in, then I'm gonna flatten these welds down just a little. Just enough so it looks good. Put some primer on it until I paint the floor. It'll be fine. It's definitely better than it was before, and it's definitely a heck of a lot stronger. I'm gonna have a little buildup right here. I'm not gonna make a new piece just because of that. I could get a scrap, weld it on like I did in that corner over here, and when you grind it, you won't even notice it. It's all right. Let me get welded on here, and then yeah, we'll update when I'm done. Alrighty, bye. All right, we're back. Finally got this covered. Very good. Yeah, huh? Really had to snot it on right there, but that's all right. This is solid. That's not going anywhere. So I'm real happy with it. Real happy. Especially for the price, about 15 bucks worth of, if that, of sheet metal. So we're good to go here now. A little hodgepodge, but still not too bad. I'm happy. I'm gonna grind it all down. You gotta remember, this is flux wire. So it's not as pretty as it should be, but as it could be, I guess, if you used a regular MIG with the mixed gas. I don't have a bottle, so that's why I'm using flux core. But at any rate, it's good. I'm going to grind down these welds just to make them a little bit prettier. So it's a little bit smoother, I should say. Yeah, we'll put a coat of primer on it, and that's it for this anyways, for over here. Alrighty, so we'll be back. Bye. Yeah, snotted it up pretty good right there. It's good enough. Alright, so that's it. Alright, we're going to do some grinding here. I got a floppy disk. There, I think you guys got it. Alright, I ground it down, sanded it down as good as I'm going to do it. More than good. Yeah, that's it. Good enough for me. Alright, let's get some primer on this and we'll call this front done for now until I paint the rest of the floor. Alrighty, so yeah, throw some primer on it, and we're done with the front for now anyways. Pretty good. Alright, I'm good with that. Alright, so that's it. Primer's on. We're going to finish this video here. It's long enough. This will be in a different video, this repair over here. I have to cut this open, take the wheel well out. It's a pretty big job in itself to get this done somewhat right. But at any rate, so yeah, that's it. I guess I could have ground it down a little bit more, but yeah, I'm good with this. It's alright. It's solid as can be, so I'm not worried about that. That's what the main goal was, make it solid. Pretty doesn't matter. Well, it does in a way, I guess. But this is good enough for me. So, yep. Until the next video, we'll be painting this whole floor black, and we'll go from there. Put the carpet in and center console. And yeah, we'll finish up the interior, along with fixing this at the same time. So, yeah, we'll end the video right here, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.